Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Prep FST, your recipe to win. So we are back again with Sunday Review Quiz Series Part 6, and this week the topic was on carbohydrates. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. Question number 1 asks for energy provided by consuming carbohydrates. The answer is 4 kilocalories per gram. In the given table, I've listed the three macromolecules that are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and their corresponding energy values in kilocalories per gram according to bomb calorimeter, as well as their fuel values. So, as per the table, the fuel value of carbohydrates is 4. Next question. Wood sugar is the common name of which sugar? The answer is xylose. Now, if I talk about the other options, maltose has the other name of malt sugar, fructose has the other name of fruit sugar, and cellulose is also known as carbohydrates from the cell membrane. Next question. When both ends of a monosaccharide are oxidized, dash is formed. The answer is aldaric acid. Now let's understand the various chemical reactions of a monosaccharide and their corresponding products. Now, when any monosaccharide or an aldose undergoes mild oxidation using bromine water, then aldonic acid is formed, as shown in the reaction below. Next, when aldose undergoes oxidation under concentrated HNO3, then aldaric acid is formed and both ends of the chain is oxidized, as shown in the reaction. Thirdly, when aldose undergoes oxidation under an oxidative enzyme, then terminal hydroxide is oxidized and there is a formation of aldouronic acid as shown in the reaction below. And lastly, when aldose undergoes reduction in an acid solution, then there is a formation of alditol as shown in the reaction. Next question. Sialic acid is a type of, the answer is amino sugar. Talking of the other options, deoxyribose is an example of deoxy sugar, adenosine, which is a nucleotide, is an example of N-glycoside, and hesperidin is an example of S-glycoside. Next, caramelization is an example of which type of browning? The answer is non-enzymatic. We all know non-enzymatic browning is a set of chemical reactions that take place either during the preparation, such as baking, or seldom during the storage of foods. Now, this is responsible for the formation of brown compounds which are very flavorful and hence they affect the sensory quality of foods. Talking about caramelization, it primarily involves oxidation of sugars leading to the formation of brown color and the characteristic nutty flavor. Now, the process involves removal of water, that is dehydration, followed by isomerization and the polymerization steps. Talking about the stages in the caramelization reaction. The first stage, that is resulting from the primary dehydration and polymerization reactions in the sugar, the first product formed is caramelin. This is followed by the formation of the second product that is much darker and is insoluble in 84% alcohol, that is known as caramelin. This is a result of further dehydration and polymerization of the caramelin. Now lastly, the caramelin is formed, which is strongly colored and is only hot water soluble and is highly polymerized. Next question, the empirical formula of carbohydrates. The answer is option A, CxH2O whole bracket Y. If I talk about any example of any carbohydrate, all follow this empirical formula. For example, CxH12O6, which is for glucose, and CxH10O5 whole N, that is the empirical formula for starch. Next question. Sorbitol is produced from glucose by, the answer is hydrogenation, or as I have talked before, the reduction in acid solution. So the alditol resulting from glucose is sorbitol. Next question. Major sugar in honey is, the answer is both levulose and fructose, as levulose is the other name for fructose. Next, raffinose is composed of, the answer is galactose plus glucose plus fructose. Next question. Change in the optical activity of the racemic mixture is known as, the answer is mutarotation. What is mutarotation? Mutarotation refers to the change in the optical rotation when a reducing sugar is dissolved in water and it takes different isomeric forms. Basically, what happens is that when a sugar is dissolved in water, its ring structure opens to an open structure and an equilibrium is established among the various isomers of sugar. Talking about glucose, the alpha form of glucose melts at 146 degrees Celsius and has a rotation of plus 112 degrees, while the beta form of glucose melts at 150 degrees Celsius and has a specific rotation of plus 18.7 degrees. Now, when a sample containing both these sugars are dissolved in water, a mixture is produced containing both these anomers as well as the straight chain form, and all these exist in a dynamic equilibrium. So, this opening and closing repeats continuously, and there is an ingoing interconversion between the anomeric forms, and this interconversion is referred to as mutarotation. So basically at equilibrium, the mixture consists of about 36% alpha D glucose, 64% beta D glucose, and less than 0.01% of open chain aldehyde form. Hence, the observed rotation of this solution containing all the anomers is plus 52.7 degrees. So guys, this is it from Sunday Review Quiz Series Part 6. And if you like our videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for sticking by and sharing love on the previous content and helping us build a strong community on Telegram as well as on Instagram. So for more updates, daily quizzes and notes from our end, do join our Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description box below along with the link of this week's Sunday Review Quiz series on the topic of proteins. Thank you, stay tight and prepare right.